Hey guys, really appreciate this opportunity. I have a quick story. It's one of my favorite stories that I tell when I visit the high schools. It's a story about a water carrier who had two large pots, each hung on the ends of a pole which he carried across his neck. One of the pots had a crack in it while the other pot was perfect. Each day, at the end of the long walk from the water stream back to the house, the perfect pot always delivered a full portion of water, but the broken pot always delivered only half a pot of water because the other half of its water would always leak out through the crack that was in its side all the way back to the house. This continued on for years, and of course, the perfect pot felt proud of itself. It felt like a high achiever. It felt successful, had very high self-esteem. It felt good about itself. But the broken pot felt ashamed of itself and felt miserable. And one day by the water stream, the broken pot spoke out to the water carrier and said, "I'm ashamed of myself because this crack in my side always causes water to leak out all the way back to your house. I'm no good. I'm inferior. I've been broken. I've been broken by some things that have happened to me in the past. You see, I've been through some bad experiences that have hurt me so much, and now I have all these insecurities, have all these issues that are holding me down and holding me back, and I'll never be able to succeed. I'm sick, and I'll never be made well. So you should just destroy me because my life has no meaning and no purpose." And then the water carrier responded to the broken pot and said, "Did you notice that there were flowers only along your side of the path and not along the other pot's side? That is because I've always known about your flaw, and I planted flower seeds all along your side of the path. And each day as we walk back from the water stream, the water that leaks out through the crack in your side waters these flowers. And for years now, I've been able to pick these beautiful flowers to make the world a more beautiful place. Without you being just the way you are, there would not be this beauty to grace the world." I love that story because it's a reminder to me that even the cracks in our lives are there for a reason. Even the cracks in our lives, even the flaws, the imperfections, the challenges, the struggles, the obstacles, even the cracks in our lives are there for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Although often we don't understand what that reason is as we're going through the process. But one day we will be able to look back and clearly understand that it was all part of a beautiful plan. One day we will be able to look back and see the bigger picture. And there's always a bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture. Everything that we go through in life, it's all part of a bigger picture. But one of the most challenging things about life is that often we can't see the picture because we're standing in the frame. Holler if you hear me. Often in life, we can't see the picture because we're standing in the frame. But one day we will be able to look back and clearly see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is a beautiful picture.